Have you ever felt like you're facing a mountain? A problem so huge, so overwhelming, that it seems impossible to move? Maybe it's a dream that feels too far away, a challenge at work, a personal struggle, or just the weight of everyday life. We've all been there, standing at the foot of our own personal mountains, feeling small and powerless. But what if I told you that within you, right now, you hold the power to move that mountain? It sounds incredible, I know, but this isn't about physical strength or some magical ability. It's about something much more profound, something that has been talked about for thousands of years. It's the power of faith. There's a famous teaching that says if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, "Move from here to there," and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Now, let's think about that. A mustard seed. It's tiny, almost insignificant. You could hold a dozen of them in the palm of your hand. How can something so small possess such incredible power? That's the beautiful paradox. The power isn't in the size of the seed, but in its nature. A mustard seed, despite its tiny size, contains the complete blueprint for a large, sprawling tree. It holds within it the potential for enormous growth. It doesn't doubt what it is. It doesn't try to be an acorn or a grain of sand. It is, with absolute certainty, a mustard seed destined to grow. Our faith is just like that seed. It doesn't need to be huge and perfect to start with. It can be small, trembling, and full of questions. But if it's genuine, if it's a true belief in a positive outcome, in your own potential, or in a higher power guiding you, it holds that same incredible potential for growth. The problem is, we often look at our mountain and then look at our tiny seed of faith and think, there's no way. We get discouraged. We let doubt creep in. Doubt is the weed that chokes the seed. It tells you you're not good enough, that the mountain is too big, that it's never been done before. Think about it this way. When a farmer plants a mustard seed, they don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing. They trust the process. They water it, they make sure it gets sunlight, and they have faith that nature will do its part. They protect it from weeds and pests. We need to treat our faith the same way. We need to nurture it. How do we do that? We water it with positive thoughts and affirmations. We give it sunlight by surrounding ourselves with encouraging people and stories of success. We weed out the doubts by actively challenging our negative thoughts. Every time a thought like, "I can't do this," pops into your head, you consciously replace it with, "I am capable," or "I will find a way." This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. The mountain is real. The challenges are real. This is about changing your perspective and your focus. Instead of focusing on the size of the mountain, you focus on the potential of your seed. Let's break down how this works in our daily lives. Say your mountain is starting a new business. The doubts will be loud. What if I fail? What if I run out of money? What if no one buys my product? These are the winds trying to blow your little seed away. Having faith like a mustard seed means you start small. You do the research. You write one page of your business plan. You make one phone call. You create one social media post. Each small action is like a drop of water on your seed. It's an act of faith. You are acting as if it will succeed. You are demonstrating your belief through your actions. And here's the magical part. As you take these small, consistent steps, something begins to shift. You gain a little bit of knowledge. You make a new contact. You get a positive comment. These small wins are the first little sprouts breaking through the soil. They give you evidence that your faith is not misplaced. This, in turn, strengthens your faith. Your seed of faith starts to grow. What was once a tiny, fragile belief becomes a bit more robust. And as your faith grows, so does your courage to take bigger steps. Maybe now you're ready to build a website or pitch to an investor. You are no longer just looking at the mountain. You are actively building your path up and over it. This principle applies to everything. Want to get healthier? Your mountain might be losing 50 pounds. Your mustard seed of faith is choosing a salad over fries for one meal. It's going for a 10-minute walk. It's one small decision, one act of faith in your future self. These small acts build momentum. They grow into habits, and over time, those habits move the mountain of poor health. Struggling with anxiety? The mountain feels like a constant state of panic. Faith like a mustard seed is believing that you can feel calm for just 1 minute. It's practicing one deep breathing exercise. It's reaching out to one friend or professional for help. It's trusting that healing is possible, even if it feels distant right now. Each small step toward peace nourishes that seed of hope within you. The key here is unrelenting faith. This doesn't mean you'll never have a bad day or a moment of doubt. That's part of the human experience. Unrelenting faith means that even when you fall, even when you're discouraged, you get back up and you water your seed again. You don't let a storm convince you that the sun will never shine again. You hold on to that core belief, that tiny seed, and you keep nurturing it. Think about the great achievers in history. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb on his first try. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each of those failures was an obstacle, a part of his mountain. But his faith in the possibility of a light bulb was his unrelenting mustard seed. He kept planting it, watering it, and protecting it from the weeds of failure until it grew into a world-changing invention. So, what is your mountain today? Take a moment to really identify it. See it clearly in your mind. Now, what is your mustard seed? What is that one tiny initial belief you can hold on to? What is that one small, actionable step you can take today to demonstrate that faith? Maybe it's sending that email you've been dreading. Maybe it's forgiving someone or forgiving yourself. Maybe it's writing down a single goal. Whatever it is, no matter how small it seems, that is your starting point. That is your seed of power. Hold on to it. Protect it. Nurture it every single day. When the winds of doubt blow, remind yourself of the power contained within that seed. Remind yourself that mountains are not moved by a single, giant push, but by the accumulated force of countless small, faith-fueled actions. Your potential is not defined by the size of your current circumstances, but by the power of your belief. That mountain in front of you, it's not your destination. It's just part of the landscape on your journey. You have the seed. Now go plant it and watch what grows. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a like and consider subscribing for more content to help you on your journey. Share this with someone who might be facing their own mountain today. Remember, your faith, no matter how small, has the power to change everything. See you in the next video.